Hello. I hope everyone's doing well today. Just been sharing in a few places that stream has started. Oh man, I love this PNG tuber model so much. I guess it's a GIF tuber. It is so cute. Oh, we're gonna be working on commissions today. I've got a couple different ones that I have planned to work on today. I need to send some line art off to a client, and then I have to finish working on a sketch that I have been struggling with the pose for. We've got ads starting soon, and then after those are done, we'll start to get to it, guys. Oh my gosh, it just keeps saying ad starting soon, but it's not starting the ad, and I don't know why. Am confusion. What do you mean, Arkansas America explain? Oh, now it's going. Making sure I am well hydrated. gonna wait for these ads to finish and then we will get started. I am just a bear in my cave drawing on a computer. I know, like, 3 minutes of ads are very aggravating, but we get like a whole hour afterwards of no ads, which is great. Let's go ahead. We'll swap over. Oh, nope. Where'd it go? I literally had it pulled up. One sec. Why is this? Oh my god. Hold on. Clip Studio, what are you doing? Can I do this? Clip Studio? Why you being stinky? It won't let me select my window. That's not good. Hold on. I'm gonna do something janky real quick. One sec. There we go. Alright. We should hopefully... I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bump my mic. And we're going to be streaming again today. We're going to be working on commissions. And I have 2 that I have planned to work on today. I just need to make sure that my line art is approved for the one. So I guess for right now, we'll work on this other one until I get it approved. Which is basically trying to get this pose figured out on a Sonic character. So this is like a standard, like, about to start sprinting pose for a race. And I'm trying to translate that into a Sonic character. And so I just traced out the shape to try to get like an understanding of it. And then I have been trying so hard. I've been trying so hard to get this understanding of it, and this does not look good. I don't like that. So then I tried again. It's supposed to be of shadow. But maybe it's just like the angle I'm going from. So this is like the front leg. It's supposed to go back like this. And then like his back spines would be like this. But I'm also like really struggling with this particular piece here. So we'll swap over to this other one. This was originally a sketch commission, I believe from like 2023. Hold on, I gotta double check. I'm gonna double check. Yes, from 2023. For Funfloof. And it is of his character, or of their character, Radar. Radar is like really cute, man. But he's wearing like a Halloween outfit in this picture. Funfloof is here. Hello. This is Radar. This is Funfloof's character. This was my sketch that I originally did, and then I tweaked a few things for the line art. I need to fix this cup though. This cup over here on this side is like really bugging me, because I feel like I need like a more rounded shape here. It would benefit more from a rounded shape here at the edge. Oh my gosh. Why is my tablet pen not wanting to cooperate? He swapped it from Halloween to being a bartender's outfit he wears back home? Okay, lots of lore changes. It's been like... I know it's 2026, but this was commissioned towards like the end of 2023. So it's been just a little over like 2 years since the sketch was commissioned. Okay, I like this curve a lot better. I just need to fix the line here. Were there any like specific changes you wanted made to this outfit? I did tweak the collar just a little bit to make it look a little bit more realistic. And I do like that. I feel like in the original sketch, it was not defined as well, and his head just looked like it was on top of his clothes awkwardly. But it looks a little bit more realistic in that regard, like his head is sitting in his clothes. I gotta figure out what color I want this barrel to be. And I also need to grab another reference. And I know you said that you're like doing stuff right now. I feel really bad asking questions too. I'll go ahead and get flats in. We'll get these flats in. I know there's a gradient on the tail. And I know he's wearing a tie. His right glove is just missing the top light fixture above his cuff. Okay. Okay, I wasn't sure if those were like different gloves or not, because they looked... Well, I guess those are the same gloves as in the outfit. Okay. I will fix that. It's got like a little yellow piece right there. It's like right here. Alright, let's get to it. I hear cats doing things in the background. Kitties, I need you to behave today. My kitties also may not behave today. We'll find out later. Eddie was like super bewildered earlier. Hold on, I gotta go to Discord and I gotta grab a picture to show you guys. So Eddie, He is my special orange cat. I have like emotes of him on the server. Like, these are Eddie. So I was making some sweet tea earlier, some sweet iced tea earlier, and I was getting some ice out of the freezer. And I decided to put like 2 ice cubes in his water thing, and like, he was so confused. He just kept staring at it. Like, there's the ice cubes there. He just kept staring at it. He wouldn't leave that spot for like a solid 30 minutes because he watched it. It was so funny. Oh, I love that cat. I love my cats. They are both very... They can be good cats, but they can also be not good cats. Eddie is very stupid, and I love him to death, but oh my god, he has no brain cells. And Minnie, she is my small tuxedo cat. Oh my gosh, she can be a gremlin at times. But not in the same way as Eddie. She's super smart. And also likes to lick plastic bags, but it's not Pica, as far as I can tell. Because, I mean, like, she's not, like, actively trying to eat the plastic. She just likes to lick it. I guess maybe she likes the texture of it on her tongue or something. Or she'll do it to get attention. It'll be, like, really late at night sometimes, and I'm trying to sleep, and all of a sudden, if I have a plastic bag in my room, she will be licking it, and it will drive me crazy. Now, I think he has, like, some kind of tie piece. But it's really hard for me to tell in the original reference. Also, these colors are, like, really dark. I may just lighten them up just a smidge. If that's okay. Because his coat is, like, slightly brown, but the shirt on the inside is like a black. And the colors aren't like, oh man. Oh, and he also has like a zigzag pattern on the coat. We're gonna figure this out, chat. We're gonna make it look really nice. He has like a spotted pattern on the main part of his coat. That's like this color, which might also look nice as like an accent on the pocket, just to make it stand out a little bit more. And I can always change things back. And then like the inside here. I didn't have any detail for like the... It should be his dark undershirt, his faded yellow vest, and then his jacket. There's a little bit of green beneath the vest. Okay. Which are his suspenders. No, it's all good. It is a-okay. We're getting this figured out. I would rather take longer to draw something correctly than draw it incorrectly and you be unhappy with it. Okay, so the green bits... But since his undershirt collar is open, guess it's part of his chest fur. Same main white peach color. Okay. So let me make an extra layer. So this spot, this spot here is going to be, should be the same color as like his face. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Because there was like a hint of green right there. The other color. So like the green color. Oh no, no. Hold on. Hold on, I got his ref pulled up. It's the color that like his... That... No, not like that. One sec. I totally have that on the wrong layer. And now I'm having technical issues. One moment. So in his ref, it would be this color. It's like a lighter color than his hair on the top of his head. Un momento, looking at a thing. Okay, so he's gonna be holding, he has a root beer float in his hand, and he's sitting on top of a barrel, so I get to figure out what color we want the barrel to be. His jacket and his shirt and his clothes are all like a brownish yellow color, but that's also like the color a barrel would be. So maybe we would need to like do some research on different like kinds of barrels that hold drinks. See if there's like any like colored variants. I think a nice splash of color would look really good. Oh, you know? I would like deets. Tell me what you know. Give me all of the details. Maybe I'll make that the lighter part of the eye. I like to make the eyes kind of two-toned. The hat is going to be like this color. Oh, but that's still like really dark. I'm gonna do the gradient on his tail in a separate layer. I think this would benefit if it was like a little more yellow. And then okay. The barrels from Rooftop Run. You think they're different enough? Okay, let me look. Hold on, let me look at that on the computer. Not, Okay, so those are more of like a light brown. I think those could work. Let's see if I can get this open in Clip Studio. Yes. Oh my god, look how pixelated this is. Oh, it's so pixelated. Okay, so we'll just need to add some like rings around the barrel. And we'll do like a really like warm color for the wood, and then the rings will be like black. These are the kind of barrels you were talking about, right? So let's add some rings on the barrel. There's 3 rings total. 1 across the middle, and then 1 in each, like the middle of each section after that. I need my rulers back, but I think I accidentally deleted my rulers. No, I still have them, okay. I accidentally like merged all of my rulers onto the same layer, but I still have the original file. I can always go grab that layer back. I want to show these on all layers. And then we'll just go ahead and sketch that out. It'd be more like right here and right here. And I probably need to make them like bend down way more. Aside from this middle one is the middle of the barrel. I probably need to... Hold on, look at the reference. Looking at the reference. So the middle of the barrel is like a straight line. Not that layer, hold on. Not the color. This one is more of a straight line. And then these ones are curved accordingly. But also like curved the same direction and way as the top and bottom are that are closest to it. So it would be like a really big dip here. The middle one would be not as much of a dip. And then the top one, since it's closest to the top, would just have like a slight dip. If we wanted to play into the perspective a little bit. Yeah, this will be a really good comparison. I really like how I have tweaked the image a little bit, because there were a few things that bugged me from then to now. Just with like the flats against like or not the flats, the base sketch against like the current one. I've still got my rulers on. The way his hand sat, like, really bugged me a bit. Like, holding the root beer here. Oh no, I have my ruler still on. And the way his teeth were in his mouth. Those really bugged me. And I had to adjust his legs a little bit. So we'll do this, and then I'll put this over. So I had to adjust his legs slightly. And I adjusted his shoes to be a little bit more realistic. And just a very slight adjustment to his mouth and his hat. And also to his clothes. But I'm very happy with how this looks. And I will get rid of these extra lines once I'm done getting this on here. Okay, we can turn the rulers off now. We can turn off this blue. I really like having like vector lines set up because it's so easy to just go and delete the excess lines. Oh, that's forming a tangent and that bugs me. So the finger and that part of the barrel are like connecting in like a really awkward way, and it's hard to like see the boundaries of those two things. So what I'm gonna do, this is supposed to be the longest finger on his hand. I'm going to make that a little bit longer. Actually, I need to make that and this finger a little bit longer. And then I will adjust the lines on his fingers to match that, because these are supposed to be like the longest fingers on his hand. Because that is the pointer, and this is the pinky. I think I hear Kitty's doing shenanigans, but I'm not sure. I'm being stared at by Minnie. She's in the window looking at me from the other side of the blinds. Oh man. Okay, so we've got that fixed. I need to tweak a few of the lines. Oh no. Oh no. I felt really bad that I wasn't able to really work on commissions like around Christmas time. The last one that I finished before this one was the collab commission with Sonic Soren, and that was like my last stream before yesterday's stream. But oh man, guys, work was just so crazy, and I got a little sick. I hate being limited by my body on what I can and cannot do. Please let me drink all of the milk and have all of the ice cream. But my lactose intolerance says you will cry afterwards if you do. I'm not like super lactose intolerant. I can have a little bit, but it is not a good idea if I have more than a little bit. And I feel bad for one of my coworkers because she has a nut allergy. Like, she's allergic to like almost every single kind of nut that there is. And she's so sweet, and I want to like make snacks to bring for her, but I have to make sure nothing has nuts in it. I was very lucky with the cake I made. I took pictures of like all of the ingredients, like what was contained in them, and none of them had nuts in them, and she was able to eat it, and she said she liked it, and I was happy. She's a very sweet coworker, and she just lost a friend recently, and I feel really bad. And one of her other friends is just like, oh, I should commission your coworker to draw you as a Sonic character, because that would be really cool. But I'm not gonna like press her for that or anything. I thought it was cool that one of her friends had said that, but I'm just still so thankful that I didn't have to pay to get my car fixed. Hi Kim, how you doing? We're working on a commission today. This was originally a sketch commission from like 2023, the end of 2023. And Fun Floof has commissioned me to do line art and coloring and shading on it. And so I've tweaked a little bit. I have tweaked a little bit on it. And now we're adding in the colors. It's gonna look so good. So Vixen said I could take a break from working on their commissions. Let me look at my Trello really quick. I'm pretty sure you're the next one on the list, and then I have a bunch of sketch commissions after that. You're lurking? You should do exclamation point lurk. Because I actually set up a little command for that. Trello. Okay, so looking at my queue, Vixen still had one more ahead of you. But Vixen said it was okay to hold off on that because Vixen got a bunch of commissions at the same time. And then after that, I have like 4 sketch commissions, and those shouldn't take too long. It's just the first one has like a really hard pose that I'm still trying to figure out. Hi, Vixen. I said your name. We were talking about, Oh gosh, brain fart. We were talking about my commission queue and how you said I could take a break from yours to work on other things for other people, since you got a lot of them. Uh, oh man, this is so confusing. How am I supposed to, like, share the link to my queue? How did I do this before? Oh man, yeah, I've just been dealing with a lot of life stuff recently. It has sucked. It's getting better though. Well, let me see if this works. Okay, so this is my current Trello commission list that I just shared. Right now I'm working on Fun Floofs, and then I have a sketch one that I kind of started that I'm struggling on, but I will get it figured out. And then I totally forgot with everything that happened last year that I still owed a raffle prize from the beginning of last year. And I'm glad I looked on Blue Sky and I saw that message the other day. And so I messaged them and they're like, hey, it's all good. And I'm gonna do that once I'm done with my queue. Like, it is listed on my queue and I felt so bad that I forgot about it. But I was looking at the messages, and like around the same time that the raffle prize was picked was when we found out my mom needed her surgery in February, but she didn't get her surgery till like June. Okay, we'll go back to this piece. This is our reference for the barrels. Let's pick like a really dark orangey brown, almost like black. Oh, nope, not that. Not that. Goodbye. You know what? I should probably save this. There we go. We have saved progress. So we have these dark rings on the barrel. Actually, the bottom of this barrel would look slightly different. So we'll turn the sketch back on. The bottom of this barrel... Oh, I gotta delete the lines. Would be even more angled than that last rung that's above it. If I wanted to be accurate. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to be accurate. So it would be... It would probably be more like that, but I need to make this line. Like this. Okay. And then I'll just need to bring all of these other lines back down a little bit more. And then the sides would be a little bit more angled, like this. I think this is the version without the music. I think that's good. No, not without the music, but without, like, the lyrics. The lyrics in some of the songs, like, confuse my brain because I'm trying to do one thing and talk, but I can't talk and listen to someone else at the same time. My brain just doesn't like that. found out as a kid that I can't watch TV and listen to someone talking to me at the same time. My brain will go to focusing on the TV. Which I think is like really weird. Yo, it's McGee. How's it going? I hope everyone's having a good day today. My day today has been better than some of the past few days. Oh, I hear kitties doing things they shouldn't. I'm guessing Minnie was giving Sylvester the stank eye, so he jumped up there, and she did not like that. Buddy, you need to go on. Go on, Sylvester. Thank you. Minnie likes to give the stank eye. She will look at everyone else with, like, the most stinkiest and untrusting of looks. And it will set Sylvester off sometimes. He's like, don't you be looking at me like that. And then he'll go after her. So we have to break it up when that happens. Okay, we're gonna look back at... Oh, not that. At this. So these barrels are like a dark orange brown. So they're like this color brown. But I feel like this color brown is very similar to some of these other browns, which can be both good and bad. Honestly, I should probably just take the brown that I have for the button right there and use it. Or I should swap it to this other brown. Oh no, we'll have these two right here. We're gonna try this lighter color first. And I can always change it later. But, like, health-wise, I feel like I'm doing better today. I'm not getting as, like, lightheaded and stuff as I had been over the past few days. Oh man, the past few days were so scary. I've come to the realization that... No, you weren't asked for anything. I was just trying to figure out colors for the barrel, and I decided to use the same color that I did for, like, the accent parts on the jacket. And I don't think it looks bad. So we're gonna stick with this. Oh. Oh no, guys. I had brain fart. I forgot what I was saying before that. Oh no. It was like walking through a doorway. The thought just went right out the window. Does that ever happen to y'all? You're just like mid-thought, and then you walk through, like, into a different area of, like, your house or work, and it's just the thought vanishes from your mind completely. It's just like, hasta la vista, baby. Let me look at some examples of root beer floats. Oh, it looks like they're typically in a glass cup. Either a glass mug or a glass cup. I really like the cherry on here, so I think I will definitely keep that. But I will need to fix this cup a little bit, and I'm gonna need to fix the whipped cream. So I need to remove that part. This cup's gonna be see-through. Because looking at these images, I'm pretty sure that I referenced like a see-through cup. And this is supposed to be like a red and white striped straw. So let's... These pictures that I'm seeing of root beer floats, it looks like it's ice cream and then topped with like whipped cream and a cherry. So I'm gonna try to do, I guess, more of like a wavy like texture. Oh, I need to use the right color though. And then this part of the cup would just be straight up glass. And maybe I should like flare this out a little bit. No, that looks too weird. We'll leave it like how that was. Actually, we're going to change the cherry very slightly. Give it a long stem. Like this. And I think I will probably... I use like a little bit of colored line art for that. For the stem since it's so thin. Let's do like a big line. Probably like right here. For like where the difference between like the ice cream and the soda is. But I want to do that with color. So we'll take like a nice creamy color. We'll go ahead and drop it here and like on the glass part of the cup. Honestly, this color would be a better root beer color. And some of these do have like a good separation line for like the root beer and the ice cream, but a lot of them also you can like see it like intermingling. And then I'll add like a bit of like gradient into there too, more than likely. To show like the swirls of like the ice cream mixing with the root beer. This is just the flats. Maybe I should just do that completely white then, and then I'll add that in with the gradient. Okay. And then this is going to be the transparent part of the glass. But we don't need that right now. Let's do these shoes. And then I need to do the layers on the pants. These shoes are basically two different shades of like brown. So we'll probably just take some of the existing browns in the coat just to tie everything together. And maybe I'll do the laces in like the yellow of the pants. And then I still need to do the lines on the pants. So main part of the shoe will be this color. Make the soles a darker brown. Makes them kind of look like boots. If he's supposed to be like, quote unquote, like bartending, you want to make sure you're wearing like some nice but like good slip resistant shoes. As someone who's worked in retail, you want to make sure you're wearing slip resistant shoes, especially if you like work around food. Okay, and then we need to do lines on the pants. Pant line layer. Looks like there's like a muted like blue. That's gonna be the first layer on top of the yellow. Kofi bot, you need to chill out. We'll want to angle that slightly here just so it doesn't like cause like a tangent with that part of the where the shoe connects to the pants right there. No, not like that. Oh, but that's making a tangent at his crotch. Okay, wait. We're getting somewhere. So we need to cut it off there. Maybe I should have done this also in vector, but I guess it's okay. I guess since these pants are in the back, the lines wouldn't be as thick. Not that thin though. And then there are a few overlapping blue lines. I want to be consistent where I'm placing these lines. If it goes on one leg in the same spot, it needs to go on the other in the same spot. Okay, so we'll... And then it's gonna be like a... Oh! Thank you for the 1 bit. It just says no. Thank you, Lurg. Lurg10. Thank you for the 1 bit. Oh, we gotta stretch. Okay, guys. We're gonna stretch. We're gonna stand up. We've been sitting for about an hour at this point. And we're gonna stretch our upper back. Ooh, get that good stretch. Raise your arms up. Ugh. Alright. And then we're gonna do one arm and lean to one side. And then lean to the other side. And then I'm gonna go to this wall that's right here next to me. And I'm gonna stretch the back of my calf a little bit. Ooh, that's a good stretch. Okay. Thank you for the stretch. It was much needed. I don't think I stretched at all yesterday during stream. Oh, and you guys get a free hydrate right there too, because I was thirsty. Okay. So now we're gonna take this like orangey brown that's on the like main part of the sweater. And it looks like that's gonna be the next layer of lines on the pants. Oh, but there's no like up and down lines with that. They're just parallel lines. They're horizontal lines. Oh, we have ads starting soon. We do 3 minutes of ads, just to make it to where we have like a long stretch of no ads. So it'll give us about an hour to have no ads. So I really appreciate you guys sticking around. If you do, if you don't, I don't blame you. I also hate ads. So the knee is like right here. So the line would be kind of curved in accordance to that. Yeah, I see the plaid line design. I'm trying to, like, loosely follow it. Just, like, how it is, but if I need to look up a reference to plaid and do it more, like, accurately to, like, regular plaid, then I will. Okay, and then there's, like, a dark brown... And those browns are a little more everywhere. And they sit on top of on top of all the other colors. Oh, I'm missing one of the yellow lines on the other leg. There we go. But that would mean I need to adjust this blue line. That's too thick. Oh, that's gonna make a weird tangent. I need to avoid making weird lines. So we'll pull it from like right here. And then we'll hint at like another line, like right here. Oh no! Oh my gosh. So my tablet has been doing some weird things recently. It'll like randomly turn off. Give me one sec, guys. Okay. Everything is back to normal. I think. Except that there's like a weird delay on my OBS. Weird. It's only on OBS, it's not in like my program. Weird. Weird. Hold on. Maybe that fixed it? No, that didn't fix it. Oh my gosh. Guys, when I talk, does it sync up with my PNG tuber? Or is it like, is it not syncing properly? Because I can't tell because it's not syncing properly on my end. Man, I dropped a bunch of frames when that happened. Let me try swapping scenes and see if that fixes it. Yeah, it got desynced. Okay, that fixed it. My PNG tuber just wasn't like syncing to my mouth for whatever reason. But it's fixed now, I think. It was like desynced on my end. That was a little weird. I got it fixed though. Don't fret. I think I was the only one fretting. That is on the liner layer. There we go. I'm glad I was able to fix that relatively quickly on my end. My PNG tuber and my talking are synced up for you guys too, right? Or is it still off? Oh, I need to clean up these lines. Oh, but if I do that, I gotta turn the ruler back on. That was a really weird desync, though. I've never had that happen before. But I usually don't have these issues with my my drawing tablet, except like very irregularly. It'll happen like a few times on one day and then it'll stop for like 2 months. I don't know what it is though. I normally just turn my drawing tablet off and then back on and then it works again. Just fine. But that also has me really concerned because I have a screen tablet. I'm sure it's fine. Right now, I'm just going through the entire piece and I'm making sure all of my colors are filled in. There's not any spots that are missing a small amount of color. And then once I'm done doing this, I will change the background color of the layer and fix it one more time if there's any more gaps. I still need to add like a slight texture to like the collar of his jacket. Because there is a small texture on it. Like a splatter texture, at least from the reference there is. I guess the stem of the cherry is also the same color as the cherry, so I'll make that just a smidge darker. I feel like Chill Hop is playing like the same music from yesterday. Maybe I didn't have it set to shuffle. I thought I did. Oh no, there's words in this song. We're gonna skip that one too. Welcome back, Kim. How was your lurk? What were you up to? This is a commission for Fun Floof. This is a continuation of a sketch commission I did like a little over 2 years ago. Yeah. And Fun Floof is right there. This is their character, Radar. Alright, I would consider the flats done. Yeah, I think so too. I think the clothes are really fancy. Oh, it looks like the sleeves are brown, but the inner part of the coat is like a gray. Oh, and I still need to add the zigzags on the inner part of the coat too. So it'd be more like this color. And the ice cream float. Yeah, it's gonna be a root beer float. I just gotta add the root beer part to it. But I'm gonna do like a texture and stuff on a separate layer for that. So his coat has like a zigzag pattern that goes across the entire body. So I want to at least conform that shape to the shape of his body. Wow. Barks Drifts. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Oh man, this PNG tuber's so good. My friend Hot Apple Kai made it for me for my birthday last month. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like give Kai a shout out. You guys go follow her. She streams like every weekend. This is her art that I'm donning for this gift tuber right here. Yeah, good job. She's gonna be streaming tomorrow and Sunday. She's so cool. I'm happy to call her my friend. Your birthday's on Monday? Yo, that's dope. Happy birthday. Oh. Oh, hold on. Chat's acting a little weird. Why are you not at the bottom? There we go. Happy birthday. I hope you have a good birthday. Oh, you have 2 tests on your birthday. It's okay. Nothing can be worse than what I had to do first thing on my birthday. And that was taking my car to the mechanic. You will get through these tests. Just make sure you study really well and you'll do fine. I'm sure you'll do fine. What kind of tests are they? If you don't mind me asking. Like, what, oh man. What is the subject on them? If that's something that you're, like, able to say. If not, that's cool too. I just hope you do well on your tests on Monday. Okay, let's see. I'll use this color. It'll be in these areas here. There's like almost like a paint splattery texture. It looks like circles with like lines connecting them, like this. But going like all throughout the whole thing, but in some other spots it doesn't look like that. let's space these out a little bit. Maybe add some like big particles of this too. Oh no! The reference is based off references that you lost, which had the cloth designs again. It's okay, if you want to describe it to me, you can. It looks it looks like a combination of almost like a paint splatter, but also has like these circles that are just connected to other circles. But it doesn't have like a specified pattern. Laying down on the bus and you almost fell. Oh no, don't do that. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. I think that's the first SpongeBob quote of the day, guys. I just need to have a counter on stream of like how many times I quote SpongeBob during stream. You know what? Maybe I will make one real quick. Go here. Text. Yes. Hold on, guys. Oh no, why is it upside down? Hold on. Oh man, if I didn't have my Ko-fi stuff right there, it would fit perfectly. Oh gosh, why is it jumping around? One sec. There we go. Alright. Each time I say a SpongeBob reference, I'm gonna add it to this counter. I just have to manually type it each time. There we go. I feel like we've made some really good progress with this piece today. Oh yeah. So what I need to do is I'm going to burn everyone's retinas for just a moment. I'm going to pick like an obnoxious magenta color to make the background. And we're just gonna look through every part of the piece and make sure none of that magenta is seeping through like it is like right here. Oop. This area looks okay. probably going to be more on the other laces. No, there's not. I filled that one in pretty well. So we're just going to look at the whole piece, make sure there's none of this magenta poking through. There is a little bit right here on the tail, and I need to fix the line art right here. Did you have a certain fun floof? Did you have a certain pattern that you wanted the collar to be that is different from what I have? Or that is different from what is in your original reference piece? Because I know you said that you have lost the reference for that. Did you want it to be something different? Did you want me to try to reference a little bit more? Because right now I have it looking like this, which is kind of like a paint splatter. But in your original reference, it looks kind of like this. It looks something kind of like this. So I'm just unsure of what you would like on that. But it looks like we have all the gaps filled. Not really the collar, since Radar's brush does use the splatter splotches as to be derivative from the original reference. About his tail tip, yeah, I gotta add that separately. That's gonna be on a separate layer. So let's select this color. Oh, nope, that's not selecting the color. This color. Because I wanted to make sure I did like a nice gradient for that. I should probably do like a hard airbrush at first. Get this tip like nice and saturated. It's great. Keep going. Okay. Alright, so we've got the tip. Oh no. I have to delete that all, actually. One sec. A separate layer. And try this again. Is that causing any weird lines? No, it's not. Okay. And then we'll take a soft airbrush and we'll just kind of blend it out. Okay, so he has like a slight texture, but not texture, but like gradient to his tail. That's like in the pattern of like where his tail is parted in this piece. Okay, let me delete this. And then I have like some glass here that's transparent. But I just have that turned off for the moment. Okay, so that's our flats. Not bad. Not too shabby, if you ask me. What is this color? Oh, let's delete that. Or not delete that, we'll move that down towards the sketch. Does not need to be up this high. So I'm gonna make a separate... I'm gonna make a folder and I'm gonna put all the flats in it. Aside from this, just so it sits on top. Now we're gonna do the gradient on the root beer. You either have it to where it's like tails and it's segmented, or you make it to look like it's spray painted / faded. Either or is awesome. Okay. I think how I have his tail, it has like the one base shape, but it just has like a little bit like coming off like this. Oh my goodness. I think I just got a $30 gift card, guys. That's cool. I don't know if it's legit or not, but I'll check it out later. It's from like the parking app that I use to park in downtown when I'm there. Because you have to pay for parking there. And the meters are kind of stinky. But they have it set up to where you can use an app to pay, and it's not too bad. Okay, we're gonna do the root beer now. Oh my gosh, it did not pick up the last letter of brown. Okay, so it would be kind of like this, I guess. Just to like show that there's like ice cream in there. And then I would need to like, in the shading area, just kind of like define it a little bit more. It's got like a big old glob of ice cream in there. Hold on, I gotta look at references again on my phone for this, because I want it to look pretty accurate. And there could also be like another clump of ice cream, like right here. Add some like darker spots of the root beer. Add some more orangey spots. Okay, the first thing we're gonna shade is actually this. After I fix the line art right here. Oh no, I hear the words now. The words in the song are messing with my brain. Which sucks, because I kind of like that song, but the words are... I don't want to hear the words while I'm drawing, because it's going to mess me up. There has to be like a way in the settings to like adjust that. I know there was on Pretzel, but there's not on this. But I don't use Pretzel anymore for music, for streaming. Although they did have Shovel Knight music, which I thought was kind of cool. Okay, so it's typically shaded with like a slightly more saturated like version of this cream color. And I still have to make it look like it's cream at the same time. And then I'll just need to go through and add like highlights. I still feel bad for not being like as talkative I was last month on stream. I am feeling better today though, and I feel like I'm talking more than yesterday. Oh man, Kim, are you still here? If not, it's okay. It's just if Kim still happens to be here. Yeah, I just need a bit to unwind and take a break from a bunch of work. Oh man, work was really stressful last month. And it was also a combination of like still missing my dad because he did pass away in like August. And also, so I was stressed about work. I was stressed about my car being in the shop. I was stressed out about like a lot of different things last month. And then this month I'm not feeling as stressed, and I think my body is not very accepting of the fact that I'm not very like high stressed like I was, and is not letting me like properly relax. And is like my body is stressing me out more than like my brain is right now. Which is very unfortunate, but it'll hopefully calm down here soon. It's calmed down a lot today. Like I'm doing a lot better right now. Today has been a very good day in that regard. Let me look at my references again. I want to see if this patterning and stuff also goes into... I guess it kind of does. I'll just need to like blend this a little bit. I think learning how to draw food would be fun. I would like to learn how to draw food one day. I see Kim drawing on her streams, and she draws a lot of food sometimes, and it looks so good. I want to like eat it. Like, please give me some porridge. Please feed me this yummy looking food. Would very much like the yummy looking food. I just want to eat it up. Oh no, I had that on a different layer. That's fine. Well, it's giving me like a little bit more of like a misty effect, which is good. My brain is like, let me continue. And then I'm like, no, I need to look at my references. Make sure I'm not messing anything up too much. It looks like in the shaded parts that are like this, there's bubbles like mixed in. So let's go ahead and like get this color. We got that. We'll go ahead and like do it down in here too. And then blend that out. I'm gonna leave the top like mostly unblended, because that's like the whipped cream, and there's like very obviously like lines going through whipped cream if it comes from like a spray can. And we'll blend some of these lines a little bit more. I would drink this. I would drink this so hard. Well, not hard. I would drink this up. I think it looks very yummy. It's okay if we go outside the lines. We can always erase it. So, I'm probably going to stream until my roommate comes home. And she'll probably be leaving work or be home in like the next 30 minutes. I feel okay to keep streaming, but I also don't want to inconvenience her too much, because my desk is in the living room basically, and we both really like to watch TV here in the living room. Oh my gosh, guys, I would drink this. This looks so yummy. This looks so yummy. This looks so yummy. I want to drink this, and I want to drink this right now. Right meow. Drinking hard, gone in one gulp. No, but you don't get to savor it if you do that. Maybe I'll add like a little bit of like a darker shading color into like these areas. No, I don't like that. Oh, I could tint it. I could make it a slightly different color. Just like give it like a slight tint in some spots. Oh man, I would drink this. Oh, this is making me want ice cream. I don't need ice cream, guys. I don't. I don't even have any ice cream in the fridge that's mine that I can eat. No. I don't want to go to the store. I don't need it, guys. I'm on a diet. I'm on like a partial diet. I'm just mostly trying to eat better, make better choices. Oh, I hear kitties. Y'all be nice. Y'all still have like an hour till you can eat. I think blending this out a little bit might be beneficial. I need to undo some of that. I want to keep some of the hard edges. But I don't need to keep all of the hard edges. But some of them, yes. I just need to be very particular about which edges I take. So I'm wearing a watch. And I don't normally wear a watch. My roommate got me like a Samsung watch, which was very sweet of her. We had the health scare. I had the health scare the other day, and she wants to like help me monitor stuff, and she's just like, this could be like a late birthday present, which was very sweet of her. So I set it up today, and I'm wearing it right now. And we're gonna go for a walk later. I guess not really much of a walk, more of like we're going to the gym and we're gonna walk on the treadmill for a little bit. So no like going out for a walk, but we're gonna walk over to the gym that's in our apartment. Which is not much of a walk. We took a break yesterday because she was going through some stuff, and then the goal is to walk every day. Ideally, we want to try to at least hit 6,000 steps a day. My job is not like very much of like a job that you go around and you like move in. You're mostly standing in one spot for the day and making not a whole lot of steps. I work in a pharmacy, and it is a very small pharmacy compared to like some of them. So everything is literally like within like 15 steps of where you're counting medications at. So I don't typically get like a whole bunch of steps in, but I'm trying to make an effort to get more in. And that's good. And I don't want this to like be gone with within like a few months. I want this to be like a regular thing that I'm going and I'm walking. It would be better for me. It'd be better for my health. And I would like really encourage you guys, if you can, to like make a few more conscious decisions about like what you're eating and like where you want to see like yourself in a few years, like physically, I guess, physically and mentally. I would like to be mentally stable one day. I would like to have money. Maybe someday. Ah, gosh darn it, I gotta update the thing. Properties. 2. We're at 2 now. Okay, I think this looks a little bit better for the whipped cream, but I'll need to like zoom out. Oh. So zoomed out, the main part of the cup looks so good. And then I'll have this on top of it and I'll erase like a lot of the whiteness and make it transparent. We'll blend some more of this out. Oh no. Use a different color to blend. Love that for me. You get over 6 to 8 every day at work. Well, that's good for you. You're supposed to get at least 6,000 steps in every day. That's like the average a person should be getting every day. If they're able to like get up and walk around, they should get at least 6,000 steps. If I'm working, and I'm working like a regular shift, I'll tell you guys how many steps my phone says I get. I get like maybe like half of that. I get like maybe around 3,000. Sometimes a little bit more, but it's usually around 3,000 to 4,000, which is not great. I would like to get better at that. But ideally, a person wants to get around 6,000 steps in a day. And if you have like a smartphone, it won't be like the most accurate, but it'll give you like a general idea of how many steps you take in one day. Like I'm overweight. I would like to not be. But I'm also a big bear, so it makes sense. I am a brown bear. Let's save what we're working on. What is up, my dude? That whipped cream is so... Oh my gosh, you don't see the full... Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at this root beer float. I want to eat it so bad. Oh my god, it looks so yummy. I would drink it up so fast. But how you doing, Gauntlets here? I want to eat this, but at the same time, I want to do better for my health. But it looks so yummy. I'm feeling a lot better today. I have not been like very lightheaded like at all today, which has been great. Maybe a little bit like first thing this morning, but I'm doing really good right now. Okay, I want to do the cherry. I'm gonna shade this cherry and then I'll probably end stream because my roommate just texted me that she's gonna be home in a little bit. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. Oh, I forgot to mention today, like the whole stream, I'm doing a sale of adopts over on my Ko-fi. Let me grab you guys the link. I'm doing like a 30% off sale. I have a bunch of adopts that are like under $10, and then I have a few more expensive ones, but this will knock off like 30%. You can use code 00PS, or you can follow this link and it'll auto apply it. Ads are starting soon. We'll wait till after ads are done and then I'll end the stream. This is unfortunate timing. But I've got some really neat designs. Some of my favorite ones are like the one that's based off of Vulpix, and I think the Mothra one. Those two are my favorite. And I really like the Lunar Moth as well. Those are like my top 3 that I have in there that I really like. So we'll wait for ads to finish and then we'll go over what we've done today. And then we'll find someone to raid. Actually, let me do this on a separate layer. Minnie, you need to stop. She says someone's in my territory and I'm not happy about it. Oh man, all the cats are like right here. We've got another minute and 40 seconds of ads. Okay, do this. No, I don't like that. We'll take the airbrush, set it to transparent, get rid of some of that. There we go. Okay, I like that. Okay, ad should be almost over. Oh man, I got so distracted with doing that, the root beer float. Okay, ads should be over. I'm hoping ads are over now. I know there's sometimes lingering ad stuff. But welcome back from ads. We're gonna go over what we did today. We worked on this piece. It was originally a sketch commission from towards the end of like 2023 was when I finished it. And last night I added the line art to it. And today we have done all of the flats and also this. That looks so good. Oh my gosh, I want to eat that up like right now. Oh man, that is so good. And then I'm going to stream again tomorrow evening. I'm gonna start around like 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I'll stream for roughly like 2 hours. I might make it longer, just depending. But at least 2 hours. Like today. We've been almost 2 hours and 15 minutes today. So let's go find someone to raid. Let me see. We're gonna find someone to raid. I'm going to Twitch. Let's see if anyone I'm following. Let's see. Ooh, Jam is streaming. Thanks for letting me work on your commission on stream. It's been fun. Alright, so it looks like JL Draws is playing... Oh, Sonic Chronicles The Dark Brotherhood. Okay. / raid. JL Draws. Okay. We're gonna go raid Jam. I hope y'all have a nice day, and I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys!